I just want to test it. I just want to test it. See how bad it really is.
Did you hear what happened? It's the academia.
The academia? Ugh, what happened this time?
The game seems to be holding steady for now. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I know this is kind of weird and bad, but I am really lagging right now. Okay, I got an idea. Okay, so my stream has been lagging really bad and my internet's not great. So I'm gonna make this stream public. I was making it private because of how bad I'm lagging, but we're gonna make it public. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a backup recording, and I'll post the backup recording instead of the stream. I think. Yeah. Okay, also it's Friday, so I have to check what I'm using the rest of my resin on. Don't mind me just scribbling away. So it's Friday, so we got another new Valets weapons. I'm pretty sure I collected all the stuff for Raid Slasher except for items. Same with that. So when it comes to resin, I'm good. Shoot. Nothing to use my resin on immediately. That's okay. When days like this happen, what I do is I don't. Ooh. Okay. It looks like my stream's doing okay for now. I'm gonna pause
There's
this
still a
live
long road
view,
ahead.
because that'll save some internet connection. Because I also have to play the game, which will
And
eat up. As you can already see my game's lagging too. But that's what we're gonna have to suffer with today. It's fine. So I'm gonna save my resin for later. Since I have everybody's thing.
Which should I
And
choose?
instead I'm going to go collect enough items to hold people up. Really quick. I'm only gonna do it for one character though. Okay. I don't have anything for him. Okay.
Truly is fascinating.
So yeah, we're gonna go hunt this item for Sayu real quick, and then there's only 3 of them that I need. Normally I do all this stuff off camera, but I didn't wake up early enough to, so suffer with me. Also, I don't know why it keeps giving me top chat. I want live chat. Jeez. Alright. No, I'm good. Thank you. And more pressing matters to deal with.
There you are, eavesdropper.
Dodge this! Oh, so sorry. Wind blade!
Wow, the health wow.
Incinerate! Inadmissible evidence!
Where is she?
With the wind!
Me. Just once more.
Was that enough? I am alive. Sorry, I didn't stream last week because it was Halloween. It was Halloween weekend, and I had no other day to do Halloween stuff. I do remember who you are, yes. That's a cute goat. Where is this thing? Hello? Was it further? No, she's
Are
further.
you here to play with me?
Windblade!
I guess so.
Allow me.
Oh, you son of a gun.
Freeze! This moment will be frozen in time.
Let me amuse myself a little. Blink.
There she goes. Nah, I think I'll
Cool it!
The merrier.
dead. Wow. Game is lagging. Yeah, I'm really lagging. I don't know why. But it sucks. Like my stream is was super laggy earlier, and so is my game, and I'm like, I want to stream though, so I'm gonna suck it up. Which one? Of the game or of my voice? Your voice. Okay. Hold on. Is this a little better? No, it needs to be louder, doesn't it?
Welcome. How can I help you?
How about this? I think it's also just because I'm not super loud right now.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Hopefully this is better. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Oh. Makes sense. Because, like, I can't hear how loud my voice actually is. Seriously? Ew. I'm desperate. And some days I'm just not as loud as I normally am. And today is one of those days. Alright. Hopefully that's enough. Yeah. Alright. Let's get on to some quests. So I think last time I was playing, I was working on Baiju's quest. Yeah, I was. So we're gonna go finish up Baiju's quest. And then, I still have Nahita's story quest to do, I think. And I also have Linny's story quest to do as well. What is this? Nice. No, I haven't seen that yet. Unfortunately, because I'm very bad at checking on those things. I typically watch them after they happen. So, watch it on stream. Well, how long is the stream? That's my only question. If I react to it on stream, it's so good for early players. And players like you. Thanks. Are you talking about like the new commission system and something like that? 40 minutes maybe? Hmm. Oh, that's right. The house is like. Hidden down here.
That strange feeling is back. It's just like the day I went missing. It's as if something inside me is trying to guide me somewhere.
The Motherlode's influence is growing stronger. But is it because we're getting closer to the source? Or because the leakage of Che blood is growing more severe? Jialiang, can you sense which direction the source is in?
I think it's this way.
Oh, really? Yeah. I need to watch it. I just I
Yes,
keep forgetting.
I'm sure of it.
But I do know about how the new commission system works. It is super handy. I really appreciate it.
I feel a dull ache in my heart. This must be the way.
Because then I don't have to do the daily quests before my stream. I can just do storyline
This
stuff.
place feels familiar. I think I've been here before.
Oh, this must be the domain that you have to do in every character story quest.
There is an inauspicious presence here. Even I can sense it.
I think I remember this place.
Oh, don't make him think any harder than he has to.
Xiaoliang, are you okay? Maybe you should rest here while we continue the search.
No, I have to keep going. Jiangli is
Oops,
still
sorry.
waiting for me.
I'm having a soda.
And let's hurry.
It's getting everywhere. Alright. You gonna let me in the domain? Hello? I'm here. Why isn't it working? Guys. Oh, there it is. This team is fine. All my characters aren't as strong as my main team because I've worked so hard to make my main team strong. So I am grinding to make a ton of my characters better. I'll have to show you guys which characters, but like it's a lot of them.
This place gives Paimon the creeps. Who knows what we're gonna find up ahead? The digging marks here appear amateur and rather old. I suspect it is a thieves' tunnel. A thieves' tunnel? Paimon has heard rumors about treasure around these parts before. Maybe it was the treasure hoarders that dug this tunnel.
Judging by the tools they left behind, it's certainly a possibility. But why did they abandon this place without even stopping to pack up their tools?
I remember now. She took me here once and told me that she'd found a way to save me in this cave. But she said that the method would cause me to, curses. Why can't I remember what she said?
Easy, Jialiang. Come on, let's keep going.
Huh. My main team delete stuff? Did you make one of those teams? Where like I don't know what he does.
The doctor will see you now.
Ooh, he's fun.
Mind the side effects.
Mind the side effects, that's adorable.
Dodge this.
I love it.
Freeze.
He's coming up in the next wishing banner, and I'm not sure that I want him because I'm so desperate to get, what is it? Risley right now.
With the wind.
And dead. Not dead. How dare. So I don't know. I need to look up the wish banners that are coming up. Hold on.
Whoa, there's a sensor here. Those treasure hoarders sure made themselves at home.
4.3. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I can't see what people are saying if people are saying things right now. Okay, hold on. I don't know if I trust that. My team has Zhongli with Yulon and Hutao. Wow, that's some heavy hitters. Alright, sorry about that. I just wanted to see what people were saying. They probably revealed who they're doing in the stream, so I'll have to watch that stream later.
I believe this censer was used to burn a monster repelling incense.
A monster repelling incense?
So
You
I'll have to
sure?
check.
Because we did run into that group of monsters just now.
Yeah, but they weren't super
The
strong
incense was burned
monsters.
several days ago. If I had to guess, the monsters we fought just now were enticed here by some entity deeper inside the cave. No doubt an encounter with the very same entity was what prompted the treasure hoarders to flee and abandon their designs on this cave. After them, Jiang Li was the next person to discover this place and what lies inside. But to her, it presented an opportunity to save Jia Liang's life, albeit as a last resort.
That's right. This censer, it belongs to Jiangli. Yes, this was the place.
So what now? What does that
This
mean?
is where I told Jiangli to give me the poison.
Oh, he told her to?
I'm fine. Let's keep going. I can feel it. She is right below us, waiting for me.
Alright, crazy. Let's do this. Open door.
I can feel it. We're getting close.
Uh-oh.
We're
I'm
almost there.
nervous.
It's right up ahead. The place where we made a pact together to...
Aha! We can keep going now.
From the looks of it, the energy released by this mechanism can not only clear barriers, but also be conducted by corresponding mechanisms. Perhaps it's something we can make use of.
Use of how? I don't think I'm close enough. No, I'm not. What? I know, I have to use my brain. It's so hard. Oh, extra goodie chest.
Hold the line.
Cool it. This moment will be frozen in time.
Windblade!
I killed him on my own. Oh. Wrong button. What does this do?
Remember, health comes first. Ooh, a bitter pill to swallow.
The doctor was seen.
I'm so confused.
Boom boom! Rapid flame.
Die. I can do it, okay? It just takes me a minute.
Allow me.
Freeze. Oh, so sorry.
Yeah, technically this game is for kids. You're correct. But to get to the harder parts of the game, it is not for kids. That's what I'll say. Woo! I won't die. Come on.
Motion to
Have
compel.
better faith in me.
Covenant of the deep.
See, I'm fine. I'm skilled enough not to die. That chest barely had anything in it. I don't want to push it. Why won't it let me activate it? Oh, I understand. I have to move this one over here. You're back! I'm sorry that I've been gone. I have solution. Look, I did it. I'm skilled enough to figure out the puzzle. Ow, my ankle. Oh, I'm supposed to go down. He's struggling the closer we get. Uh-oh. Big boy monster.
Zhongli!
Look out! There's a monster next to her.
The god remains must have lured them here. Watch my back.
Sorry, wrong button.
Seems like an emergency. A bitter pill to swallow. Mind the side effects.
He's okay. No!
Rest and rebuild.
Oh, so sorry.
Woo! Get him, get him, get him, get him.
Windblade!
Oh, shoot, oh, shoot.
Cool it. Don't push your luck. Freeze.
Remember, health comes first.
The doctor was
You got him too? I can't get him. He won't show up. I wished for him like 5 times, and that's like 50 pity and nothing.
Dodge this.
Windblade!
As you can see, I'm very passionate about this.
Dr. Baiju, how serious is it? Is she...
I can still feel a pulse, but her condition is quite grave. The god remains here are encroaching on her cognition, much as the poison in your system did to you. If we don't
Mr.
eliminate
President,
it
I
soon,
can't.
then even if we save her life, I fear that she may never wake up again.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's destroy the remains right away! It's not as simple as that. Don't you remember what Baiju said? The poison within Jialiang's body is inextricably linked to the god remains here. If the source is purged, the poison in his system will stop having any effect. And the poison within Jialiang's body is keeping his heart condition under control. So, if it stops working...
He'll die.
Oh no. Are you saying...
Indeed. If the god remains here are purged, then your life will come to an end.
I wondered when this day might come.
Wait! But we've all been working our butts off to save Jialiang's life! After all that,
And the
we
bow?
can't just give
Wow.
up on him? Baiju, you're a great doctor. Surely you gotta know of some other way we can save him, right?
I got Nuvalet's signature weapon too, though,
could
so...
continue to take the poison, which would buy you some time. As for Jiang Li, maybe if we put our heads together, we can think of something?
It appears to me that she was striving to concoct your medicine for you, right up until the moment when she lost consciousness. Maybe it's her greatest wish that you will continue to take it and live.
Dr. Baiju, give it to me straight. How long does Jiang Li have?
Oof.
The god remains have reached her internal organs. Under ordinary circumstances, I would give her less than 3 days. But if I were to treat her using a secret art...
But what would be the point of that? Dr. Baiju, I'm all too aware of the dangers of god remains. You are not the first to mention it to me. If I continue to sustain my own life using this wretched substance, not only would Jiang Li have to keep risking her life to make my medicine for me, but I would have to live with the looming threat of these remains breaking out and wreaking havoc not just upon me, but my entire family. I know for a fact that I should have died over a decade ago. The fact that I've been around to see how you grow up is already a great blessing from Rex Lapis. If my choice can bring Jiang Li back, then even if I die...
Oh gosh, this is
Jialiang.
really dark.
After
Dude,
cheating
now I
death for
have
so
to
long,
collect
it
all the
seems I've
husbands.
grown somewhat
I'm
addicted to
still
life.
missing Zhang Li. I have to collect him too.
Traveler, Dr. Baiju, could I have another minute with my wife? I just want to have one final moment together. Just a moment. That's all.
This is so heart-wrenching. I'm gonna get emotional if I'm not careful.
Of course.
Thank you, everyone. And I'm sorry that I won't be able to repay your kindness in this life.
Jialiang, Baiju, Changsheng, is there really nothing else you can do?
I am sure that over the years, Jiang Li will have tried all the conventional methods known to humankind. As for less conventional methods, I have little expertise besides Changsheng's secret art.
Mortals are fated to grow old and pass on when their natural lifespan runs out.
I'm not getting
If
geography.
it were
Why
so
not?
easy to combat the natural processes of aging and death, Jiang Li would not have had to resort to unnatural methods. What a crazy situation! Jiang Li risked it all to save Jialiang's life, and now Jialiang has to sacrifice himself to save Jiang Li. What's the point of it all?
Oh, my game is lagging so bad. I am so sorry.
I've seen many final farewells in my time, but I can never get used to it.
Oh.
In the human realm, all things must come to an end. Is it not a fitting end to die for a worthy cause? At least, that's what generations of masters before you have always believed.
The path they chose was indeed a heroic one. But when I think of those who would willingly sacrifice themselves for others, I cannot help but think that theirs are the lives least deserving of death.
When all this began, we agreed that once Ayu was old enough to help you gather herbs, it would be time for me to go. If you could only see him now. He took me all the way to Liyue Harbor to see the doctor. And he even got the Adventurers Guild to search for you.
I've seen one already.
So,
I don't need
I
him.
know
That's
that you'll
fair.
both be okay without me. I've said my goodbyes. My time has come. Do what you must.
Oh, this is heart-wrenching.
As you wish.
It will eat away at both your cognition and your memories. In the end, you'll become little more than a shadow of your true self.
I'll take it. At the very least, it will allow me to stay with you and watch Ayu grow up.
Mom, something's really wrong with Dad.
Oh, this is... But I'm gonna get Electromommy when she realizes she's coming for after Ayata, so start saving.
Don't fret, Ayu. I will gather some medicinal herbs right away. I promise you, nothing will happen to our family.
Is he rerunning? I think he's running the same, like, before. I'll have to show you later.
Why would these memories come to mind now? The longer we live, the tighter we cling to what we have. Oh, how I would love to hear your voice one last time.
Jialiang. 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 Dad, are you awake?
How's he alive?
Jiangli, are you?
Did Baishu use the secret technique again?
What are these?
How does it feel to come back to life?
He's alive?
Do you feel strange or different in any way? If so, could you describe it to me in detail?
Dr. Baishu, I thought that I was going to...
Die? You did indeed. As things stand now, you're more akin to a zombie than a human.
He made him a zombie? That's hilarious.
Zombie?
That's right. Before we set off, I asked Chi-Chi to prepare an elixir of immortality. With its help, you have been suspended in the space between life and death. Of course, this is but a crude imitation of an Adeptus art. I don't expect it to extend your life indefinitely. Whether it will keep you alive for a few days, a few months, or a few years, I'm as interested as you to find out. But, however long you have left, I believe it should be more than sufficient time for you to say your final goodbyes before departing the world in peace. I hope that Director Hu finds this arrangement to be a satisfactory one.
An elixir of immortality? How'd you cook that up? Ugh. Leave it to you to work on something like that behind my back.
It's a work in progress that hardly lives up to its name, and it would have had no effect were it not for Jia Liang's iron will. In the end, I am merely a doctor. I understand very little of the great principles governing life and death and the perpetual cycle of yin and yang. All I know is that if I'm presented with a life that deserves to be saved, I will do everything in my power to save them.
Wait, are those codes
And
for
even
Gene
this would have
Primogens?
counted for nothing without Director Hu's assistance. After all, did you not tell Jia Liang to show us the way before we set off for Qingsa village?
Oops. And I'm busted.
Without Director Hu nudging
Yes,
things in the
okay.
right direction,
I'll have to do it.
we may not have found Jiang Li in time.
No wonder he didn't mention the elixir back then. I thought he was being frank and transparent with me for once, but apparently not.
She's so grumpy about it.
Director Hu told me to keep her suggestion a secret, but it seems nothing escapes Dr. Baiju's attention.
Never underestimate a serpent's sense of smell.
All I wanted was to help Jia Liang find his missing wife as soon as possible, so that he could be on his way to the afterlife without any unfulfilled wishes making the journey more difficult than it needs to be. Leave it to Boo Boo Pharmacy to snatch the perfect opportunity right out of my hands at the last hurdle. Never mind. I'll just have to put it down in the books as a deferred consideration. One Chi-Chi was enough of a conundrum. The last thing I need's another one. If I'd known this was coming, I'd have whisked him off to the Wangsheng funeral parlor the moment I found him.
You stay away from my dad! When I grow up, I'm gonna become an even better doctor than Mom and Baiju, and cure Dad for good!
Your dad for
Oh,
good.
is that right? Well, you wouldn't be the first person who's tried to put Wangsheng funeral parlor out of business. If you're serious about it, you'll have your work cut out for you. Traveler, Paimon, I'll catch you all another time.
So weird.
Is she finally gone?
I love how Chi-Chi doesn't like her.
All's well that ends well. If you ask Paimon, we should probably do something to celebrate this hard-earned family reunion. At times like this, a grand celebratory feast is in order.
Oh my gosh, Paimon.
It feels like it was a whole lifetime ago when I last talked with Zhongli and Ayu around the dinner table.
Yay! Paimon can't wait! Alright, first things first, off to the market for some fresh ingredients. Let's go!
Is this actually a part of the quest?
Wait up! I'll come too!
Baiju, thank you so much for everything you've done for us.
Don't mention it, Jiangli. I was just doing my duty.
Just your duty, huh? Baiju, Changshang, would you mind if we took this conversation outside?
Oh, I'm playing Baiju now. Interesting. Dang. That's rough stuff. Talking to the one who doesn't have Risley yet.
Time flies. It's been so long since we bade each other farewell in Chenyu Vale. Changshang, you're the same as ever. You haven't changed one bit.
You, on the other hand, have changed
I'm
a
leaving
lot.
after seeing.
You're right. My younger self would have never imagined that things would one day turn out this way.
So
Or
then what?
that you'd turn out this way, Baiju.
I'm confused.
I've taken a look at your elixir of immortality. It's not altogether dissimilar from the poison I concocted in terms of the way it functions.
I have to say, Jiangli, It was a stroke of genius to use poison to maintain life. I hope you're not too upset at me for copying your methods.
No, not at all. With your intellect, even if you'd never seen my poison, I believe you would have eventually arrived at the same approach. But I'm still impressed by how quickly you managed to gain such a thorough understanding of it. Jialiang's still only been in your care for a few days. Not just that, you even managed to improve upon the original formula. That cannot be explained by intellect alone. Baiju, be honest with me. Did you try out some of the poison on yourself?
Did he?
Huh. Told you the truth would surface sooner or later.
Life force isn't the only thing that Changsheng's contract lets you transfer between bodies, is it?
Nothing gets past you, Jiangli. You are correct. Besides life force, Changsheng's secret art also allows for the transfer of toxins and diseases. When I treated Jia Liang for the second time, I transferred some of the poison from his body into my own. Not only did this allow me to alleviate the burden on him, but it also gave me an opportunity to study its properties.
Interesting.
There is no need to worry about any long-term consequences to my health, however. Now that the source has been destroyed, any remaining poison in me will have already dissipated.
But you took such a huge risk. If we hadn't destroyed the god's remains back there, then even you might have... What am I saying? I'm in no position to criticize you for this. The reason I left our master and went into hiding all those years ago was that he was getting old. And I didn't want him using up any more of his own life force to treat my husband. But in the end, how were my methods any different? I risked one life to save another. And then you tried the poison on yourself too. It looks like both of us have ended up going the same way as our master before us. Are all disciples of Chenyu Vale destined to turn out this way? To live a short life, having given away our own for the sake of others? To fight relentlessly against the natural course of life and death, whatever the cost? Maybe our fate is sealed the moment we decide to study medicine.
We are doctors, Jiangli. We ought never say that anyone's fate is sealed.
Baiju, I can tell that, over the years, you've used the contract with Changsheng to transfer many diseases and toxins to yourself. There are so many that, some of them, I don't even recognize. Can you still stop before it's too late?
I think you know the answer, Jiangli. Every one of us from Chenyu Vale believes in the same thing.
Hey, food's ready!
Mom, come and join us. The Traveler taught me a load of new recipes, and said even Dad'll be able to taste them. Come and try them out.
Yes, darling. Mom will be there in just a second. Hey, slow down. Baiju,
This is so cute.
I know I won't be able to convince you, but please don't forget that if one day you're not around anymore, Chi-Chi, Gui, and all the friends who have grown fond of you, they will all miss you dearly.
Aww.
There's no need to worry, Jiangli. I know what I'm doing.
I can only hope so.
What? Lol. What are we lolling about?
Baiju, what did Jiang Li mean by not around anymore? Are you gonna be okay?
What did she mean exactly?
Every single mortal I've ever contracted with, including Baiju and Jiang Li's master, has passed away at a young age. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. You said that the contract with you helps people live longer.
It is a very long story.
Long ago, when plagues ravaged the land, one doctor made a pledge to rid the world of pain and suffering. But even the most ingenious mortal medicine could not stay the tide of disease. And after working tirelessly for many years, even his dearest loved ones fell sick and bade their final farewell. Legends told of an herb lord in Chenyu Vale who could cure any illness known to mankind. The doctor sought the herb lord, but found only a white snake, its breathing weak and its power all but spent.
Sign this contract and let our lives be joined. Then I will impart to you the secret art of healing. But be warned, this art will harm your own health.
With means beyond human ken, the doctor could now reverse the process of death. And yet, the time still came to say goodbye. Only now, the one departing was the doctor, his life force spent. His final act in life was to pass on the contract to his final patient, his favorite disciple. The disciple chose to dedicate their life to saving the lives of others. And generation upon generation followed in these footsteps. Since I inherited this contract, I've always respected the path taken by my predecessors, and followed it myself unquestioningly. That is, until I tried to use the art to save my own disciple's beloved. She begged me not to use up my own life force. She said that this art is a poison chalice, an evil and unnatural practice. She did not wish to sacrifice one life for the sake of another, when both were lives she treasured. Only then did it occur to me. Did I not suffer when my master passed away, just as patients' families do at their loved one's deathbed? Are not the lives cut short by this contract just as worthy of saving as any patients? What is this contract to us? Medicine or poison? Alas, I no longer have enough time left to find the answer. I entrust to your care both Changsheng and this final question. May you find a remedy for this conundrum, which has ailed us so.
Time and again, no matter how much I try to warn them or balance their chi, I can never save them. And you? What's your answer?
If I abandoned the contract and left you without a host, what would happen?
I suppose I'd spend my final moments taking a nice nap on Mount Yaojin. Then I'd be reunited with my old friends and your predecessors.
Then it's decided. If there's a life in front of me that deserves to be saved, why shouldn't I do everything within my power to save it?
Once again, it's the same answer. So be it. Close your eyes. Who knows how many more people will take on this contract?
None. This contract will end with me.
Wow.
My contract has strict requirements on the host's natural temperament. All
Nope.
my hosts have been most pure of heart.
But when one with an altruistic nature gains access to this art, they are more seduced than the average person by the miracle of overturning the laws of life and death. Though they know better than anyone else the fate that awaits them, when faced with the sorrows of humanity and the pain of losing their nearest and
weird.
dearest, they cannot help but reach beyond human means. They are like moths that throw themselves into the flame, seeking a glimmer of hope in a dark world filled with pain and suffering.
So, Baiju, does that mean...
I suppose that would make me a moth that yearns for the light, but doesn't want to be burned to a crisp. Changsheng's art can transfer pain and suffering between people, but it cannot reduce the total amount of pain in the world. It's just like we witnessed. Either Jia Liang feared for Jiang Li's life, or Jiang Li grieved over Jia Liang's sacrifice. I have nothing but the utmost respect for my predecessors, who sacrificed their lives for their principles. But I do not wish to join their ranks, nor do I wish to pass on this contract to anyone else in the future.
Huh? But didn't you already transfer a ton of diseases onto yourself?
What makes a poison poison? And what makes a disease a disease? When it comes down to it, are not both mechanisms that affect the operations of the human body? If disease is defined as deviation from normal functioning, then who knows? Perhaps the true elixir of immortality could in fact be a kind of poison. Many may view the notion of searching for immortality in poisons and illnesses as a flagrant violation of the natural order. But to me, it is no different from the way our ancestors tested the medicinal qualities of herbs by sampling each and every one. I don't want those who come after me to lose their lives to this contract. Nor do I wish for Changsheng to perish from losing her host. This leaves only one solution, doesn't it?
You have to become immortal
Precisely.
yourself.
I will be Changsheng's final host, and the tradition of passing down the contract will end with me.
Wow.
Even the gods of old struggle to achieve true immortality. First you want to save others, then you want to save yourself. Now you even want to save me. You're getting greedy, Baiju.
But isn't wanting to have it all what makes us human? For a selfish moth like me, who's afraid of the flame yet yearns for the light, the only path forward is up towards the moon.
Huh. For once, Paimon just does not know what to say.
Dr. Baiju, Traveler, what are you still chatting about? The food's about to get cold.
We also have coconut milk for Changsheng and Paimon.
Okay, fine. Let's go grab some food. Paimon has a bunch of burning questions, but they can wait till after we've eaten.
Oh, Paimon.
I do envy Paimon sometimes. Eating her fill is enough to satisfy her body and mind.
True. And yet, although we call them simple pleasures, are such things as these not precisely why we mortals cling desperately to the life we have?
Nice. I did it. It also looks like I got my daily commissions done for doing that quest. Let's see. Yeah. Sorry. I'm so excited about that. Oh, Vivi-kun actually left. Is it because of the sassy comment I said? I did say a really sassy comment, but I didn't think it was mean. I think it was more just poking fun, but apparently maybe not. I don't know. What do you think?
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
Are some of these actually done? Some of them are. Not many of them. Who knows? All I know is that I'm hoping to get enough missions. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Oh well. Dang, I don't have enough for a wish. Look. I'm only missing 5. I know I can get those 300 Primo Gems from entering all the codes, but I'll probably have to do that off stream later. If the live stream was today, then they probably won't expire today. Oh yeah, that reminds me. So I finally finished all the world quests in Leeway. I'll have to show you this. So, the next country I have to do world quests in is Inazuma. With the new commission system, it makes it a lot easier to get all the world quests and side quests done because I actually get rewards out of doing them. So I've been working on getting all the world quests done, slowly and surely, and I got one done last night. The last one done. Alright, all of those are done. Look at that. 52 out of 52. Next is Inazuma, which I don't even know. But we're not going to worry about that right now. We're going to worry about doing other story quests. So there's still... I have Deha's story quest and I have this one. Do we want to do the main storyline? What do you think? Main? Okay. Is this one the main one? Alright, let's do it. Yeah, I don't have enough resin stuff to build characters right now. And the thing is, if I keep doing quests, I'll get more Primo Gems, so that way I can try to get Risley. So I think... this is the right one, right? Yeah. Let's do some main storyline quests. We'll do another character quest next time, but let's do some main story quests. Hello? Oh, okay, it's just struggling. Hello, sir. Hello to you. Face Darcy. Yeah, it's too bad it's not time for the pancreation. Yeah, let me think. Why don't you folks locked horns? I'm guessing they'll be here any minute now. What do you think? Okay, let's go then. Is this a different kind of quest? I'm not sure. It's classifying it as a world quest. I'm confused. Because normally aren't the world quests like... blue? Right? I'm confused. Let's just keep doing this quest. I don't care. Let's just do it. I'm not in the mood for caring right now. Steve and I brought 2 new friends with me. New friends. It is a world quest, it's just different, I guess. System, fair rules, super participants. Don't follow the rules. Because qualified, you talk good game, I expect nothing less. Someone who's been through the ringer. Maybe. Say so. After all, you're the only one who knows the truth. I'll talk to you later. I'm going to bounce for now. I'll leave my 2 new friends with you. That's weird. Why did he ditch us? He left us just like that. Some guide. Paimon gives him 0 stars. Coupon millionaire. Ward, what could it be? Darcy's word, a chance on his son. To go outside or free to sign up. Whoever feel strength alone. I don't care as far as the game goes. The rules are really vague. It's part of the strategy to not have similar games. Weird. How about you? Gonna win. I will definitely be the biggest winner. That's what the cater said, and he never lied to me. What are all of you doing here? You again, Steen. I didn't break any rules, did I? In fact, I'm increasing everyone's work efficiency. That should, you know what I mean? Know your place. Oh. It's just a lot of long text. Where'd the kid go? Why did she disappear? Sorry, I guess I'm really tired. It's okay. Paimon and Frost. We'll need more time to think about this. Talk to the little girl. Wasn't she over here? Hey! I was right. Fly, but you're not a bird. Are you a giant? Anyway, this is Paimon. What's your name? My name is Lenore. Weird. Huh. Interesting. This is sorry, I'm just trying to read all the dialogue and focus on it. I'm not gonna. So apparently there's some evil sorcerer we're looking for. Also, she talks about how she's always been here, which is super weird. is a guy from Sumeru here? Huh. I'm confused what this little girl wants, but okay. Go on an adventure. Ouch. What happened? The evil sorcerer?
What should we do for our next?
Who is the evil sorcerer? I'm so confused. She's like, we gotta stop the evil sorcerer. Who? 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 Our adventure's almost up to the end. Huh. Huh. Sorcerer said to pay it forward, so now it's my turn to cure you. Let's go to the rag and bone shop. Interesting. Oh, I'm sorry for you. I hate beetle finding too, so what's funny? I have all the materials for Sino to ascend. I have all the boss parts, I have everything. But I can't go get the beetles. I can't handle it. Ugh. Like, I seriously cannot handle it. Just gonna let the dialogue run for a little bit. You know, which, speaking of which, I'm gonna have to do that after the stream. I've been, like, putting it off. Holy cow. We're just gonna pretend like I bought something? Cool. Alright. Yeah, I don't know what this world quest is about, but we'll do it. I'm not... This is a main storyline thing. It's just interesting. But we'll do this one, and then... If this one doesn't take that long, I guess we go back to story quest, to character quest, because I have 3 more to do. Yeah. Which reminds me, I probably have a key. Oh, I reached the maximum amount of keys. Great. Huh. Huh, weird. Can I join you? I don't want to find them, just take my money. I don't want to find them either. We can do world quests in co-op, but I don't know if I want to do that. She was born here. Here in the fortress? Change one. Her mother was plagued by chronic illness and passed away some time ago. I don't stick my nose in other people's life. I don't know her situation, but regardless, she's close to me, but either way. Fortunately, she does indeed. Oh, I've heard about this quest. I know what quest this is. She does not have any proof of identity. Ooh. You can't be postponing finding your beetles, okay? I'm just gonna distract you. Her family, they don't want to take her in. Stay here. You can't postpone finding your beetles. You have to go find the beetles. I will go with you so you needn't be afraid. Huh. So, I don't want to try to spoil anything about the quest, but Caterpillar is not what he seems to be. That's all I'll say. I'm curious though about more of the details of this quest. Huh. A long time ago. How long ago did this happen? Huh. Sorry I'm not like reading the stuff out loud, but I don't want to. And honestly, because of that, I might not do this quest on camera because it's just so boring. I know that's really bad. Alright, if this is gonna continue to be as boring as it is... That's also one of these kind of quests too. Boo. Okay, I know I said I was gonna do a story quest, but honestly... This is really hard for me to focus, because normally through these kind of quests I just rush the dialogue. So we're gonna stick with the character quests for now. When I get all the character quests done, that means I might stop streaming Genshin for a while, and I'll have to stream something else until there's a new story update. But instead we're gonna do this. So the last time I started this quest, what happened was people, you know, had started dreaming again, and people are like freaking out about it, so they want to know as much as they can. And Nahida's trying to answer all their questions because she showed up. Weird. It's loading for a very long time. That's weird. There it goes.
Are you feeling any better now?
Yes. I think the Dendro Archon made a really good point. I need to stop dwelling on my wife like this and move on with my life. Now that I think about it, my wife and I always meet at a familiar place in my dreams. I know where that place exists in reality, but it's a bit far and dangerous. I don't dare to go there on my own. But at the same time, I feel as if I should go and have a look anyway. Perhaps I'll be able to move on once I see that there's nothing there.
Sounds like a good
Otherwise, I'll keep on feeling like everything is covered in a haze. Like I'm only half awake.
Oh, I know that feeling all
Once
too
I can
well.
stop dreaming about that place, I'll probably be able to get my life back together.
No, you won't.
Actually, you two are adventurers, right? If it's okay with you, could you escort me to that place?
Yeah, it might also be a good chance for us to unwind. Even if you can't see your wife there, taking in some nice scenery will definitely help cheer you up.
Yeah, I hope so too.
All right, go ahead and get yourself ready then. Are you headed off to some interesting place without telling me again?
Oh, that's adorable.
Huh? Wait, aren't you supposed to be answering questions? I just finished, and they really got a lot out of it.
Hold on.
So many interesting and novel thoughts. Anyway, it looks like you're going somewhere. Why don't you take me with you?
Oh, there's no need to trouble you, great Dendro Archon. I imagine you must have many other important things to deal with.
No need to stand on ceremony. Besides, I wouldn't have asked to come along if I didn't have a good reason. I wanted to use this opportunity to discuss with you some things that are puzzling me right now.
Huh. I didn't know the great Dendro Archon could become puzzled too.
I'm not all that different from you, you know. Alright, let's go. We can talk on the way.
Oh, my headphone. My mic wasn't on. Yeah. Once I'm finished with these character quests, as long as there's no other main storyline quests, like, I know those ones are important, but I prefer doing the story quests on stream where, you know, there's the voice acting and the dialogue, which is why I'm doing these character quests on stream. So, if there are no more character quests that I can do, no more storyline stuff for a bit, I will have to stream something else, which I don't know what. I'll probably have to stream like I'll I'll probably start streaming Tears again. Yeah, I'll probably start streaming Tears again.
It's always nice to go for a leisurely stroll.
Huh. Do adventurers often go to places like this?
Well, yes, of course.
Huh. I guess so.
So, this is where you always meet your wife in your dreams?
Yes, for the most part. Our place is on the summit, just up ahead. When I saw her in my dreams, we didn't do anything but talk about ordinary, mundane topics. I'd tell her about our daughter, Haidar, and she always listened intently. She would also reminisce about the past with me, telling me interesting stories and cracking jokes.
Huh.
It feels like no matter how long we may chat, it's never enough.
Sometimes, it's the little things in life that matter the most. This is the part I'm a little puzzled about. I am very familiar with dreams, and normally, they lack logic and continuity. But you said she could remember what you had told her before, right?
Weird.
That's right. She always listened to me carefully in real life, and now, she's doing the same in my dreams. She always surprises me with some details from our lives in the real world. The fact that she can remember such things makes me feel like she's alive.
Whoa, that's pretty weird. Well, dreams are kind of weird to begin with. However, the problem is that his dreams have too much structure and continuity. Most dreams are far more fragile than you can imagine. For
Like a lucid
example,
dreamer?
a loud noise outside your window in the real world could cause your dream self to get loaded into and fired out of a big cannon.
She's not wrong about that.
Another example. If you're thirsty in the real world, then you might find yourself trudging through a desert in your dream. But the appearance of your wife seems unusually stable and unaffected by any outside interference. Statistically, this should be extremely rare.
I don't understand it either. But I have no reason to suspect or reject these dreams. They're too beautiful.
But I still want to figure out the how and the why. These kind of dreams are novel to me as well. That's why I want to have a look at the scene your dreams have been taking place at. Let's go. Just think of it as a nice little hike to the top of the mountain.
Okay. Yeah, sure, a nice little hike. This reminds me, I also have to... So, in all the regions, you know, there's like that one thing that you have to upgrade by finding more of it. Anyway, I've been trying to find all those things. So, like, for example, in Mondstadt, I made sure the statue was max level. I just maxed out my statues of the 7 in Liyue, and now I have to do it in Inazuma, and I have to do the tree, and I have to do the frost-bearing tree, too. And I have to do the chasm thing. That one's gonna be hard as well. But those I would prefer to do off
He
camera.
really wasn't kidding. This place definitely isn't safe.
Why isn't it
No
safe?
matter. We'll just finish them quickly. Huh? Are you going to fight too, Nahida? Of course. This is all part of our little trip.
I'm confused. Oh, there's enemies there. I didn't see any enemies. I've never used her before,
Commit it to
so...
memory.
I don't understand how she works.
Freeze!
Hold the line.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Oh, is it like a... They're connected now thing? last one, buddy.
Boom boom! Inadmissible evidence!
Hey, you're guarding this. Oh, I can't pick it up, right? Oh, okay. I can. Look at him. He's trapped.
Windblade!
And now he's dead. Too bad, so sad. Oh, look at the giant robot.
The scenery here is amazing! It also seems like a great spot for eating snacks and taking a nap.
Oh, yes, it
Paimon
does.
wouldn't mind spending some time here every day either.
I've yet to see anything strange about this place. I do not plan to deny the power of longing. Such an intense but unquantifiable emotion could indeed have the power to organize dreams.
His wife must be a really amazing person. Huh? Wait, where'd he go?
Oh, so you are waiting for me here? Well, guess what? I've brought someone amazing with me today. When the Dendro Archon said she wanted to come with me, I could hardly believe it.
Is he like
I'll
in a
bring
haze?
Haidar once I'm more familiar with the way here. She's been telling me that she really misses you.
Huh? What's wrong with him?
He's in a trance.
There's nobody there.
Wait, Minar. Don't go that way. It's dangerous.
Uh-oh, he's gonna fall! Catch him!
Luckily he didn't fall. But what was all that rambling about? He also looks like he's passed out.
He's in a dream now. What he said just now matches almost perfectly with the dreams he's described to us earlier.
What?
Oh, so he fell asleep and started to have the same dream?
I find it a little strange as well, but we mustn't awaken someone while they're sleepwalking. All we can do is sit here and wait.
Isn't that a myth?
Huh? Minar. Where's Minar?
Oh, good! You're finally awake!
What happened?
You were sleepwalking.
Huh? Sleepwalking? Oh, right. It was all just a dream. The moment I reached the summit, I saw my wife, Minar, sitting there, and walked over to her. After I introduced her to you, she seemed a little flustered and started walking away. I told her to stop because of the cliff. And then she seemed to suddenly disappear. A strong wind started to blow around me and the sky grew dark. When I realized something wasn't right, I woke up.
That sounds pretty wild. Maybe you were just too tired.
Maybe.
I don't think so. I slept a lot yesterday, and I don't feel very sleepy now.
Maybe we've affected the way his subconscious constructs dreams by following him here. Anyway, all that matters is that you woke up safe and sound.
I think I know what happened now. I'm sorry. If it weren't for you, I would have fallen.
Let's head back now. Don't come back to this place again for the time being.
Oh, okay.
Nahida, what's on your mind? Paimon's a little worried now.
We still don't have enough evidence to work off of, so it's hard to draw any reliable conclusions yet. But I'm concerned that Ilmon's case may not be unique to him.
Oh, right! Come to think of it, there were lots of people from the event who had vivid memories of their dreams.
Right. And not only at a moment of dreams, there may be people like this all across Sumeru. We need to understand what's happening and the rate of its development as soon as possible.
Because they
there's
don't have the
no time to
Akasha
lose.
anymore,
Let's
so now
head back.
everybody's dreaming.
Stop standing there, Ilmon. Let's go!
All the way back. When it loads, we'll be able to see what's next. I'm sorry, like, my internet's just so bad, I guess.
Oh,
gosh.
you're back already. How'd it go?
Traveler.
We have an emergency
The
on our
Traveler's twitchy.
Please notify everyone here that while they can continue to discuss their dreams, they mustn't try to visit or recreate the locations and scenes that they have been experiencing in them.
What? All right, if that's the wish of the great Dendro Archon. But could you at least tell me what happened? You all look so serious. I see. I never knew even a dream could be so dangerous. Don't worry. I'll be sure to notify all the event participants and inform the other staff members about what has happened. Using the event registration list, I should be able to contact more people that were interested in dreams and warn them about the situation.
Thank you. That would be very helpful.
Let me confirm if all of today's participants are still here. Atta has already left. It seemed that he was on his way to make a hammer, so that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, wait a second. Where's Katya? Has anyone seen Katya? Has she already left?
Oh, I think she already left. She said there was somewhere she wanted to go.
Oh no. Did she want to look for the place from her dreams too?
Can you tell us where she went?
Yes, she did briefly mention it. Somewhere near Chatrakam Cave.
Alright, thank you. We'll go look for her. Please help us tell the others not to do anything reckless.
Yikes.
Sure thing. Who would have known things would have turned out like this?
Am I hungry? Appears I'm really hungry. Well, I only have time to do my stream for 2 hours anyway, so... And, like, I've mentioned this before, but there's a reason for that. It's mostly because of my schooling. School to me is more important right now because, you know, that's the thing that I plan to become a career. And so I need to pass my classes.
It's surrounded by monsters!
Come on, let's rescue her!
So, like, I'm doing okay, but I've been behind on work for the last couple weeks. Not to mention, like, I have stuff due today.
Cool it!
I had stuff due yesterday and I didn't turn it, so I'm kind of in trouble.
Cool it! Dodge this!
My game is lagging so
Incinerate!
bad.
Yikes!
Don't push your luck. Freeze!
Freezing them, but I'm not getting any stop.
Alright, bring refuge! Ha! Hold the line! Ha! Yeah! Ha!
Weird. So, I have to do schoolwork, unfortunately. I don't want to,
She
but I
seems
have
to be in the
to.
same condition as Ilman earlier.
Yes, but luckily she hasn't been injured or jolted awake yet. Let's carefully move her somewhere safer.
See you tomorrow, Professor Aisha. Huh? Why am I back here again? Dreaming? But what about Professor Aisha? Oh, I see. It was all just a dream. Well, that makes sense. After all, it hasn't changed a single bit.
Huh? What's it?
Nearly 20 years, and it still hasn't bloomed.
What hasn't bloomed? The plant?
Does it have something to do with your dream? Please, tell us what you mean.
Ah, sorry. I'm still feeling a little groggy. Please give me a moment here.
Yeah, it's also the reason why I haven't been posting nearly as many videos.
Alright, where to start? Right, this plant. So, Professor Aisha gave me this plant just before she left. She was a good friend of my parents, and my first real tutor. She was also an outstanding Amorta researcher. In addition to her extraordinary academic talents, she was also skilled in combat and would accept lots of work from the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, so you mean she's left on an adventure?
Yes.
20 years ago?
When I was about 10 years old, she told me that she must go look for the secrets of the Abyss, and that she would be gone for a long time. I grabbed hold of her and wouldn't let go. I didn't know what the Abyss was. I just knew that she was like family to me. She hugged me, and we cried for some time until I fell asleep. When I woke up, I was already back home. She still decided to leave, but had left behind a letter for me saying that I was the person she cared for most in this world. She claimed that investigating the Abyss could help more ordinary people protect the people and things they care about. She had obtained some important evidence during her past adventures. If she didn't set off right away, she might miss the perfect opportunity.
Guess Ad Astra Abyssosque isn't just a slogan.
She left a seed in the letter, telling me that if it sprouted and bloomed, then she'd come back no matter what sort of risky situation she was in. She said she looked forward to seeing me all grown up. But strangely, I've tried watering it, feeding it, everything I could think of. But I've never been able to get it to bloom. I even went to ask the Amorta researchers, and they couldn't explain it either.
May I have a look at the plant?
Of course. I was hoping the great Dendro Archon could help me solve this problem.
Let me see.
Huh? We've never seen that look on Nahida's face before.
Huh.
She looks a little unwell. Hold on, we'll be right back.
What's wrong with the plant?
What's wrong, Nahida? You can't tell what's wrong with the plant either?
No, I immediately understood what's happening with that plant. I'm just not sure if I should say it.
What's up
This
with the
plant is not known to the academic world. It's a new species that our teacher managed to cultivate by some special means. Judging by its features, I can tell from the moment it sprouted, it'll never be able to bloom.
It can't be.
Oof.
It means that this Professor Aisha she keeps mentioning might have foreseen the danger and was prepared to never return. From my experience observing people, she would undoubtedly regard this as a brutal revelation.
Yikes.
When forced to confront such brutal truths, people may break down into tears, talk nonsense, or lose their tempers. I know she has to face the truth, but at the same time, I don't want to hurt her. Tell me, what should I do?
Yeah,
Aww.
that's a tricky one. seems like you've already got a good idea of the feelings she might experience. But wouldn't that mean I'm just pushing it all on you? What if she just gets angry at you instead? It's alright. There are all kinds of people, and the examples you observed are just the most extreme cases.
Sorry. What?
Okay. Thank you. Let's go back and tell her.
Huh? It'll never bloom? But how's that possible? If a plant is unable to bloom, doesn't that mean it can't reproduce either? All that's left for it to do is slowly wither away.
Seems like...
Are you saying she never intended to return? Seriously? So everything she said was a lie?
But she meant well. Since the separation was inevitable, she hoped that you would be able to come to grips with such a cruel parting a little later in life.
She really cared about you.
Yeah. Her love, care, and attention to you, all those warm moments were real. I guess she had hoped that you could understand and respect her choice after learning the truth.
I see. Sorry, I don't want to sound ungrateful, but it's just so much to take in.
Can't blame you, lady.
The dreams are so beautiful. Yet reality is heartlessly cold. I really thought she had come back. I had so much to tell her.
I can understand your grief.
These dreams may not be as pure and beautiful as they seem. Some kind of power may be exploiting your feelings.
Really?
Yes. So with that in mind, until our investigation is completed, please return to the event and ignore any further temptations from your dreams.
I see. Thank you for rescuing me, and sorry for the trouble. Luckily, the plant didn't get hurt either. Otherwise, I wouldn't have anything left to remember her by.
Thanks, Traveler and Paimon. She seems to have finally accepted the truth, but I think she'll still need a long time to come to terms with her feelings.
Probably.
I saw her waver the moment you mentioned love. It was almost like a gentle rain, arriving just in time to put out a fire that was about to spread.
It's because people have something called empathy.
Empathy? I see. This is valuable knowledge indeed.
By the way, you said there may be something that's trying to exploit their feelings. Any idea what that might be?
It's a good question.
Yes. What's common between Ilmon and Katia's cases is that they've both lost someone dear to them. And now, they get to meet the people they cherish in their dreams again, and the people feel more real than anything a regular dream could hope to create. Instead of interpreting it as a result of their longing, I have to consider a more antagonistic explanation. Someone is taking advantage of their longing.
Yeah, they're just causing these people to dream. What are they after?
This is exactly what we need to investigate. Anyway, let's pay another visit to a moment of dreams. I have a bad feeling about all this. I hope things haven't gotten any worse.
Yeah, it's just... I just don't have as much time to record. I have been thinking though about slowly recording a bunch, like a month worth of videos, and then, you know, then that way I have time over a month to record another month worth of videos. Problem is I just haven't figured out when I can do that during my day. My only thought is I could do it after work, but I'm always so tired, not to mention it's like 1 in the morning, and I have, you know, roommates who need to sleep, so I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. What the heck happened to everybody? There are like 2 people laying on the ground. Tell me, game. Give me answers.
We're back. How's everything here?
I am so sorry, Great Dendro Archon. We're still trying to figure out how to explain the whole thing to everyone. Because of your warning, we've brought dreamers here even if they were completely unaware of the danger. But some of them have already fallen asleep, and they haven't woken up for a long time. I fear there's nothing we can do about it. A moment of dreams is just a small interest group. We don't have enough staff members to handle this.
Just as I expected. It seems my guess was correct.
It's the Dendro Archon. She's back.
What happened? Why have we been gathered here?
Many of you here have been experiencing some beautiful dreams. But I'm sorry to tell you that based on our investigation, there's some kind of conspiracy behind them.
A conspiracy?
Before we learn the truth, please don't try to recreate the scenes in your dreams. Whatever you see, don't be tempted by them.
Huh? But...
I don't think it's a big deal. Aren't we just dreaming? It's not like dreams will have an effect on others.
We've already met 2 people who ran off to the countryside alone and got caught in dangerous situations by falling to the temptations in their dreams.
That's right! These aren't just dreams! It's serious!
Alright, I get it.
So does that mean once we have some conclusive results from the investigation, we can continue to enjoy these dreams?
Yeah, I still want to visit my sister in my dreams. I'm sorry if what I'm about to say sounds a little offensive, Great Dendro Archon, but... we had a discussion with the folks who just arrived here. In all of our dreams, we were able to reunite with people who were very close to us. They all seemed as if they were alive again, which makes us reluctant to wake up.
Yes, that's also what we've observed in our investigation.
So if the results of this investigation would mean an end to those dreams, that'd be quite cruel to us. All of us understand the danger, but perhaps you can't quite understand just how much those people mean to us. I don't think everyone will be on board with the plan to abandon these dreams for good. Before the conclusion of the investigation, they'll at least want to meet the people in their dreams one last time and say goodbye.
We've never had such a difficult situation before. It appears that not many people are willing to cooperate.
So they still want to return to their dreams despite knowing the danger?
That's right. Compared with these sweet and beautiful dreams, our warnings of danger are dull and emotionless. It looks like the situation will inevitably spiral out of control.
Oh no.
The more time we waste, the more people will ignore our warnings and return to their alluring dreams.
So, what should we do?
Seems we have to go into a dream and find out the truth for ourselves. Pedrush, is there anyone here who's experiencing a marvelous dream right now?
Let me think. Yes, this way.
Good. Please take us there.
This lady refused to heed our warnings and fell asleep here a little earlier.
Where? This one?
She's only asleep and hasn't started sleepwalking. It seems she hasn't sunk too deep into her dream yet.
Do we also need to fall asleep if we want to go into her dream?
Don't worry about that. I'm Lesser Lord Kusanali after all. Now, don't be nervous. Just close your eyes. Imagine yourselves as waves gradually rolling onto the beach. You slowly wash over the shore and sink into the sand.
Uh-oh. Where am I?
What's wrong, Traveler? You look a little disoriented.
It's nothing.
Oh, okay. Just remember that Paimon is always here for you. Anyway, seems like we've made it into the dream.
I thought we would arrive at some familiar scene, but we seem to have landed in a completely unfamiliar place.
Whoa! So many giant plants! Even in the sky! Amazing.
Theoretically, we should have gone straight into Debbie's dream. Things do seem to have gone a bit sideways here. Anyway, let's see if we can find any leads.
Okay. Am I stuck here? The answer seems to be yes.
Committed to memory.
Cool it! Don't get frostbite.
Grow, grow, grow! Yeah! Ouchie! This may hurt a little.
Dodge this!
Boom!
Oh, that's super cool. I think I understand how she works.
Wind blade! Cool it! Freeze!
Grow, grow, grow!
She's so cute. She looks like she's pressing on a keyboard. That's adorable.
Sharing my knowledge. This may hurt a little.
Look at that.
Yeah! Grow, grow, grow!
Dodge this! Oh, so sorry.
What does this thing do, by the way? I don't know.
With the wind!
Huh? A door? Wonder where it could lead. Well, it's not like we have any other way to go now. Let's go in and have a look.
Oh man. We get her dream now.
Hey, this place looks familiar. Isn't it Puspa Cafe? Oh, Paimon sees Debbie. She's right over there. Looks like we've come to the right place.
These alluring dreams often portray a scene from real life, which concurs with our previous findings.
Really? But what about that space we were in just now?
The dreams may be
You can't mean
connected.
this is another collective dream?
A different
Yes.
kind.
Given that so many people have been experiencing these beautiful dreams, I would say it's very likely that they're interconnected. Compared to an interconnected dream, independent, individual dreams would be much harder to manage and manipulate.
Ah, Paimon gets it now. Well, let's go talk with Debbie. Oh, but there are some other people next to her. Are they dreaming too?
If this space is exclusive to Debbie's dream, then the others beside her are most likely the people she cherishes. Anyway, we should confirm that first, just to be sure.
Huh. How do we do that?
Just leave it to me.
Why? Allows her to hear the inner thoughts of those hit by the skill.
The coffee here still tastes the same as ever. You two have traveled all around Tibet. Surely you've all tasted better coffee than this.
I suppose so, but no matter how good things may be elsewhere, nothing beats the taste of home.
That's right. It's hard to change your tastes.
Anyway, here's to your return home. Welcome back, everyone.
Everyone hold hands.
Huh. How could they be? Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
Huh? She sounds a little hesitant. I've confirmed that this dream belongs only to Debbie, because I'm unable to hear the thoughts of the other two people with her.
So, this is the power of the Dendro Archon? Paimon had better watch her thoughts from now on.
Don't worry. I don't often use my powers like this. It's rather impolite. Alright. I need to get myself ready. It won't be easy to break it to her, but there's no avoiding it now.
The Great Dendro Archon! What brings you here?
I
sorry
do
to
to
interrupt your
step you.
celebration, but have you noticed that what's happening here doesn't quite match up with your memories?
I don't quite understand. Great Dendro Archon. What do you mean?
I get it. The Dendro Archon is trying to say that it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that we're able to gather here.
Hey, how about a cup of coffee for all of you? My treat. We just returned from a fruitful adventure.
Memories. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity?
Think carefully. You of all people should know what really happened to them. Are you sure that meeting here and chatting the day away like this isn't just a product of your own wishful thinking?
Yes. The reports from the Steambird were true. The ship they were on struck a reef and sank. And I never heard from Basima and Gaspar again.
Hey, come on now. What are you talking about, Debbie?
You're dead.
Yeah, trust your memories. Nothing you see here is real.
I get it now. This is a dream, isn't it? But since it's my dream, it doesn't matter if this is real or not. I enjoy the way things are here. I no longer have to face the tragedies of real life.
Ooh, that's a
These
dangerous
friends
thought process.
mean the world to me. Nobody else can understand me like they do. There's nothing wrong with continuing this dream. Is there?
Yes, there is.
I'm worried that if you were to continue dreaming like this, the lines between dreams and reality will gradually become too blurred for you. These dreams will always give you what you want, while reality remains full of pain and difficult situations. If you're not careful, you can get hurt.
Don't worry. I still have control. I won't let it go that far.
Are you sure?
Hey, how about we put all this troublesome stuff aside and get back to our coffee and snacks, hmm? Whether it's just a dream or real life, you should be happy.
You can't just brush off something like this. We don't even know how you people got here or where you even came from. Sorry. Paimon didn't mean to upset anyone.
No, it's all right. I understand that you're just trying to look out for me.
It seems that for now, this place is still relatively harmless for you. But I wonder if there's any way to go deeper into the dream.
Huh. Now that you mention it, I once heard a strange voice tell me that there's an entrance here. I'm not interested in checking it out at the moment, but maybe I'll go in and have a look later.
Okay, thanks for your help. Just as I expected, we're only on the surface of this dream. Let's go.
Oh, I just got hit with a rock. Oh.
What are we doing here again?
But I'm stuck in a domain, so I don't want to leave.
We were just up there. No, down there? Did we go up or down?
Don't panic. This is how dreams work. We've left Debbie's dream, but the dream is still continuing onward. I'm not sure where it'll lead us. This dream has the ability to create imaginary people, which is why people are so unwilling to wake up.
If it weren't for what we just saw, Paimon might still find that a bit hard to believe.
I have a guess. If these dreams are connected, then there should be some sort of order to them. The fact that Debbie was able to realize that she was dreaming means that she is not very deep in the dream yet. But the space we're in has been turned upside down. Do you remember the characteristics of dreams that I mentioned earlier?
Oh, right! Dreams are chaotic.
That's right. It's possible that we're heading deeper into this dream now, and the deeper we go, the closer we'll get to the essence of the dream.
Right! So the answers might be waiting for us deeper in the dream.
Yes, and we should get ready for whatever we may encounter.
Alright. We're gonna have to leave this domain because I have to go get schoolwork done, unfortunately. But I'll make sure next time I stream this, I'll pick this part right back up where we left off, don't worry. Like I said, I'm gonna try to start recording videos again. We'll see if it happens. But until then, I'll see you guys later. Okay? So bye-bye!